We are here on Pure Country. I'm Shannon Ella with Owen Riegling. How are you?
I'm doing so good.
I bet you are.
Yeah.
Lots of exciting stuff. I feel like the last couple weeks for you.
Yeah, it's been a bit of a whirlwind, honestly, but just trying to, keep my head above water and swim, and it's been awesome.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll start with you were in Nashville. I know you're living there now too. But you spend a lot of time in Canada because you're on the road so much. But Tyler Hubbard just randomly surprises you with an invitation to make your Grand Ole Opry debut.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. That was like one of those moments that you kind of dream of and I've been dreaming about the Opry for forever. That's been on the bucket list. And Tyler was kind enough to go out of his way and make that video to surprise me. And I had no idea where he was going with it. But then when he said the words Opry debut, I was just mind blown.
Yeah.
Still trying to figure out that, trying to wrap my head around the fact that I'm doing that.
Yeah.
But I'm super excited.
Is the entire town of Mildmay going to be showing up for that? Because I feel like they would.
Oh, yeah. Well, the Opry might be in for just something a little different than they're used to. I don't know, because I got a bunch of buddies that are going down. They're actually headed down there for a bachelor party the weekend after. And they're going down Thursday. I think there's 20 of them. Now they're coming Wednesday to go to the Opry. So
of course they are.
They probably, I don't know if they know that the Opry is kind of like this
chill
legendary
vibe.
You kind of chill, you sit, you be quiet, but they're going to be, if the Opry has a bar, those bartenders are going to be working overtime.
I'm sure it does.
Yeah.
I just don't know if it would be visited
by
a crew like that often.
Yeah, exactly. I know.
Yeah.
I mean, it'll be interesting.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? It's your Opry debut. You only can do it once, so
exactly.
You got to go big.
Yeah, we'll do it. We'll do it my way, I guess.
It's cool because Tyler, was that the first bigger tour that you went on with him?
First tour ever.
Ever. Yeah. Because I remember when we talked before that, and that was a really big moment for you.
Yeah, I had been playing Harley's Pub and Perk and Mildmay and all these little bars and festivals and fairs and stuff that were kind of local to me, and then I think I got to do one run to Montreal, and I played a show there, and I was staying in a hotel for the first time, and just feeling damn, I made it, I'm here, I'm in a hotel, I'm jumping on the bed, this is sick. And then the next week Tyler asked me to be on tour with him, so that was my first real experience, flying with my guitar and driving and waking up at 5 a.m. and going to bed at 2 a.m. and doing the whole tour from one end of the country to the other. So I learned a lot with Tyler.
Yeah,
and,
I'm sure.
Yeah, that tour was so fun because he asked me to come sing Cruise with him every night. I'm just this kid from Mildmay, listening to Florida Georgia Line in high school and then singing it on stage with the man himself was this weird fever dream.
Yeah.
But
you're is this really real?
Yeah, so he surprised me with the tour thing too.
Yeah.
At Universal we had a showcase and then he asked me to do it. So when I saw the video of him pop up, I was like, well,
What's
I'm about to go
happening?
on tour with Tyler Hubbard again. Here we go. Let's go. And then
You're
it was the Opry and I was like, holy crap, even better.
You're he's asking me to join Florida Georgia Line.
Yeah.
That's what's happening.
Yeah.
That's so funny. Okay, well, that's just one of many things that has been super cool to see. And I mean, I know that was your first tour, but I feel like you're pretty well versed in touring now.
Yeah.
You've got it down.
Yeah, and I've been playing shows for
Forever.
so long.
Yeah.
And the shows are just a little different now, instead of people just eating a sandwich in the corner, they're there to have a night out and experience. They bought a ticket, and they're having the best night of their lives. And for my own shows, I show up and I get to sing my songs and they sing them back to me.
Yeah.
It's a whole different thing, and it's been really fun to be on the road.
And you just announced a very big tour.
Across
North America, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, first time doing headline stuff in America, so that'll be interesting. But I'm excited for the Canadian dates. We're going across the country again, and it's a little bit bigger venues than the last tour, and a lot more production. I think we're gonna have a semi truck following us this year with freaking video walls and lights and stuff. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
The album I have had a chance to listen to. It is incredible.
Thank you.
Holy moly.
Thank you.
I listened to it about 4 times in a row to try to pick a favorite song, which is hard for me to do. What's
your favorite?
Mailbox.
Mailbox? Let's go. That's my dad's favorite.
Really?
Yeah.
Smart guy.
Yeah.
It's a good one. It
Thank
makes
you.
me think of my parents lived on the same farm for over 30 years and they just sold it. And I have a vivid memory of waiting at the bus stop by the
That's
mailbox.
awesome.
And I'm when I listened to that, I was like, damn it, Owen.
That's so cool. I can picture myself waiting for the bus
In the
at
cold.
the end of our long driveway in the snow.
Yeah.
Some days, if we were lucky, my mom would like drive the truck down, and we would sit in the truck until the bus got there, but like only if she didn't have to go to work. So that was far and few between. But yeah, I love that song.
Do you have a one that like you're maybe most excited for fans to finally hear? Because I know there's a couple out already.
Yeah, it's tough. I think one of my personal favorites is a song called Anything But Me. It's the last song on the album. And the reason I love it so much is just because it kind of puts a ribbon on the album. It's like start to finish, this album's a journey. It's a road trip. It's this coming of age story of me just trying to figure out who I am, kind of being thrown into this whole new world on the road.
Yeah.
And, you know, for a lot of my youth, like I just didn't know where I fit in or what I was meant to do. And I always felt a little bit like I was on the outside, and always kind of compared myself to other people. And everybody, it seemed like everybody had their lives figured out, and I was just floating, and I didn't know what was, you know, my thing. And then found music and fell in love. And music helped me through so much growing up. And I feel like it has helped get me to where I am today. You know, I've leaned on it, and it's leaned on me. And, you know, there was times where I wanted to be anything but me, but now it's like I couldn't imagine trying to be anything but me.
Yeah.
And I love it. And that's sort of the song that just really puts a stamp on the album, I think.
Yeah. Is it wild to you to think, because like you look back at when you were saying you were in high school listening to Florida Georgia Line, like there were songs, there were artists that helped you through those times that you would listen to all the time.
Yeah.
And now your songs are those songs for other people.
Yeah, that's the coolest thing. You know, go like playing the show and seeing people out there singing the words, and you can tell like this song has affected them. They've listened to this song many times, and they're like getting emotional, or they're having the best night ever. And it's like so weird because I just write these songs in my bedroom half the time, and when you're writing, you don't expect it to reach somebody like that, and you put it out in the world, and it's no longer yours, and then they get to decide if they can attach their own life to it, and to see that it comes through and people are able to resonate is like crazy. Super cool.
Yeah. And I mean, it is wild to see, because I remember interviewing you for the first time when you were our Future Star, which was not that long ago.
No, like
and to
3 years
see where
ago.
you are now, it's like really cool to like watch this journey you're on. Part of the journey, obviously, making the move to Nashville, signing a massive record deal, like in the States too. So you've got Universal, Big Loud, but living in Nashville, like what has that been like for you, getting to kind of immerse yourself in that world? And like, is there been a write that you've been in that you're like, I can't believe I'm here right now?
So many rights. Yeah, the way Nashville works is like, I don't know, I got somebody booking my calendar, so I'll just like open it up, and the orange one in my calendar is my right, so I'll just like press the orange one and be like, oh, I'm writing with this person today, and it's like a new thing.
Yeah.
And right now I'm in the phase where it's like kind of like the dating phase, and I'm meeting a bunch of people, and I don't know who they are, I don't know what their thing is, and they don't know me or what my thing is, but we get in there and we figure it out, and I'm just writing with new people every day, and it's always like, it's like icebreakers every day.
Yeah.
And that comes, you know, you learn a lot about yourself in those moments too.
It's good to be uncomfortable sometimes.
Totally, and I'm uncomfortable all the time.
Are you uncomfortable right now?
No,
okay,
right
good.
now I'm not actually. I usually sink in pretty quick, but I find myself being shy in the room and like not wanting to say the wrong thing or like say something that people are gonna think is dumb. But once you kind of have a rapport with somebody, you can really push the limits and like figure out what it is that you're trying to say, and that's where we're trying to get to. So it's been fun.
How hard, because there's a lot of people that put out these albums that are like 15 to 35 songs, 12 songs.
Yeah.
No duets on this one.
No.
How hard was it to like narrow it down to 12 and do it on your own?
That's a great question, and it was very hard. I had so many songs written for this project, and so
only
many songs that I like wish could be on it. But I think the 12 songs is like super digestible. You said you listened to it 4 times. Like I listened to it, I'll press play on the first song and like, yeah, the album's over before I know it. And it's like, I feel like it's a good amount.
Yeah,
you know, I'm
definitely.
just kind of, maybe one day I'll make a 30-song album, but for now, I got a bunch of songs that are just sitting in a folder that, you know, we'll go record and make another album out of.
Yeah.
So.
Well, and I feel like too, listening to this, like when Tail Like This Town came out, I was excited to hear the album of like where it fit into. And I feel like this record, when you listen to it, you are left wanting more, but every song, like they all work together.
Right.
And it takes you kind of through like your story.
Yeah. Yeah. This album was made to be an album.
Yeah.
And my last project was very much just singles and things that I had written that we kind of recorded, and then we'd take a month or two off and record some more and take a month or two, whatever.
Yeah.
But this project was like the only song that I had written way before was Mailbox. I wrote that by myself at my parents' place like years ago. Never thought it would, even see the light of day, so I'm happy it's on there. But
Yeah.
I wrote the song In the Feeling, and that kind of opened up this world of just looking at my surroundings a little bit differently and where I was at in my life. And that's what got my wheels spinning. And I was like, okay, I need to make an album so it's a timestamp on my life. And I can listen back in 20 years and remember this moment and remember how I felt. And like you said, the songs, I think they all kind of ebb and flow. And there's different styles. Just like my last project, we got a little bit of like indie, like rock stuff. And we got some more country and just some folky stuff. And it's kind of a blend of all my influences just wrapped up into a little package.
I forget which song it is, but the beginning of it, you're singing like really fast, and it's reminded me of like a Savage Garden, like the intro to like the Savage Garden song, like of how they're singing so quickly. And then I like,
that's awesome.
It like took me back. I was like, doesn't sound at all like Savage Garden, but it like reminded me of that. But again, there is like such a mixture of, because you are a really versatile artist. Like if you go and see one of your shows, you can sing anything. So it's kind of cool that you get a little bit of that in this record of like different styles.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
That's a huge compliment. I think I'm just a fan of all kinds of music.
Yeah.
And I listen to everything under the sun. So it's hard to be like confined by like this one thing. And it would probably be better for my career if I just did this one thing. But I just love having fun and just making stuff that's a little different. Because like when I'm listening to an album, if it's just the same the whole time, I usually get bored. My favorite albums take you on that journey, so hopefully
every time we've talked, I always ask you, have you crossed paths with Eric Church yet?
We've crossed paths.
Okay.
I haven't talked to him,
No,
but we've been in
getting
the same,
closer though.
We've been like 5 feet away from each other, and I just like I just stood there with my mouth open like, and I saw his manager was standing beside him, and he was looking at me just laughing, and I was just blown away.
It's probably good that you haven't talked to him yet. You get like be in his presence a few more times, and then
I don't know if I'll ever like meet him or not, but
I think you will.
I don't know what I would say if I met him either. Like I'm okay with just letting him be like that dude.
Yeah.
But we got to go to his movie IMAX premiere.
Okay.
At the IMAX theater in Nashville, and like I was just going. I know the director of the movie, and he kind of was giving me all the background on it, and just I was cool to kind of be in the end of like how this all got put together, whatever. And then they were holding everybody in the lobby for a long time. And all of a sudden, like, I looked over, and then I looked back this way, and Eric Church was just standing, like, right there beside me. And I was like, whoa. It's like Batman or something. It's crazy.
He is like Batman. It's the glasses. It's like superpowers in those glasses.
Yeah.
Well, congrats on everything. The album is amazing. Tour, make sure you guys go see him. Owen Riegling on Pure Country.
Let's go.